Hello everybody and welcome. This is going to be a recorded session for our Sunday lives because my computer is still in being fixed and hopefully it'll be back next week and then we can continue with our lives again. So we have another Asana class for you, very gentle. A lot of people always ask me for hip openers. There are quite a few in the sacral chakra class. Remember to always go back to those classes, especially heart chakra, because the heart chakra is where we're moving into the fifth dimension, opening up the heart chakra into love, forgiveness, and all those beautiful things. So what we're going to do is I'm going to share the hip opener class because everyone always asks for that one, and I'm going to do just a very few gentle exercises for all the beginners and also for people that don't quite have the mojo at the moment to be doing lots of flows or anything like that. And yeah, the hips are very important. It helps us to get into postures, and so we need to open the hips. A lot of people have very tight hips, especially women, so let's come into the practice. So let's just come sitting into easy posture. Bring the one heel to touch the body, the other one directly in front of the one touching the body, and place the hands, if you like, into Gyan Mudra. Index fingers touching the thumb tips. Lift the spine tall and straight. Feel your seat bones rooted to the ground. Shoulders slightly back and downward, chest forward, and chin tucked slightly towards the chest. As though we're trying to hold a little book between the chin and the chest without dropping it. And just take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release the external world. Imagine yourself sitting in a gentle breeze, feeling the wind blowing away any unwanted emotions like leaves in the wind. Each and every one. And just bring yourself into this space and step into the internal world. Your precious time for your practice of balancing mind, body, emotions, and connecting with soul. Bring your awareness into your mind, silence all the thoughts, and slip into the silent space between the thoughts. Feel yourself and hold your awareness in one point on connecting with your Creator. Bring your awareness to your body and simply feel your body. Hold your awareness on this alone for a few moments. Give gratitude for your body and all that it does for you all day long. Feel that gratitude seeping into your energy field. And now gently scan your body from the top of the head all the way down to the soles of the feet, checking for tension spots, and wherever they may be, simply soften and relax, continuing down the body. Remember, tension is threefold: mental, emotional, and physical, and all three have to be tension-free for deep healing to occur in yoga nidra and meditation. So consciously relax each and every single part of your body. Now we're going to free the mind and emotions of all tension by bringing our awareness into the breath and extending the breath to deep breaths in and out of the lungs. Visualize, see a beautiful white light coming down from above and just entering and filling your entire multi-dimensional being. As you breathe out, see and feel smoky clouds being pushed through the bottom of the body into the earth for healing, purifying, and dissolving. Taking a couple of these breaths right now. Breathing in love, breathing out fear. Give gratitude for the breath that gives you life. Take a deep breath in, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So we're just going to start off by opening up the legs as wide as we can. We're going to place the hands onto the mat in front of us, and we're going to flex the body as we do spinal flex, but with the legs open. So we're going to breathe in and roll the hips forward, and we're going to breathe out and roll the hips backward. As we breathe in, the chest comes forward, shoulders and hips move backward. And as we breathe out, we pull the belly through the spine, shoulders and hips roll forward. And just bring your awareness into your hips. Imagine you have two little eyeballs on the hip bones. And as you breathe out, see that eyeballs look up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe in, imagine them looking down towards the ground. And just bring your awareness into your hip bones, the hip joints, and just feel the beautiful stretch sensation and the releasing of tension. Breathing in as you flex forward and out as you flex backward. And just notice your movement becoming a little easier with each and every flex. And each time you do this practice, the stretch will increase. Feel the gentle flow of the movement. Listen to the sound of your breath. And one more time, deep breath in and breathing out. We're going to bring the legs together and come into the base position. In the base position, we're going to take the right foot and bring it up to our left upper thigh, remembering to turn the sole of the foot face upward. We're holding onto the knee, and just as far as is comfortable for you. If it only gets halfway up the thigh, that's perfect. It's in just doing the practice that each week it'll stretch and just go a little bit further. So let's bring the foot into the thigh, and what we're going to do is place the right hand onto the knee. We're going to breathe in and raise the knee up to the chest in full half butterfly. We're going to breathe out and lower the knee down towards the ground. Deep breath in and breathing out. Deep breath in and breathing out. Just bringing your awareness into your hip. Feel the lovely stretch, the natural lubrication happening in the hip. One more time. And breathe out. We're going to place the hands on either side of the thigh. Lift the spine tall and straight. Twist to the right. Take a deep inhale, and as we exhale, take the navel down first, then the chest, and finally the nose toward the knee. And we're just going to hold this posture with long, deep breathing. On every outward breath, consciously relax any tension in the body and feel yourself dropping deeper into the posture. We're going to inhale, come up tall and straight. Exhale, hands to either side of the mat. We're going to lower the right foot onto the mat and bring the left foot up onto the right upper thigh. Preparing for half butterfly. On the other side, we're going to inhale, raise the knee up towards the chest. Exhale, lower down to the ground. And just keeping your spine as tall and straight as comfortable. All these exercises become easier to do as we continue with the practice, inhaling on the upward and exhaling on the downward. Bringing your awareness into the left hip, just sending it some love and appreciation for working for you. And relax. What we're going to do now is to bring the soles of the feet together into full butterfly. And we're just gently going to beat the knees with deep breaths in and out. Awareness into your hip joints. Always listening to and honoring your body. And relax. We're going to slide the feet out onto the mat with the intention of taking the forehead to the heels. We're going to hold onto the ankles. Lift the spine tall and straight. Pull gently up the ankles to roll the hips forward. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, bring the forehead towards the heels, just as far as is available today. And we're just going to hold this posture with deep breaths in and out. Deep breaths in and out. On every outward breath, consciously relaxing the hip joints and the muscles. We're going to inhale, come sitting tall and straight. Walk the feet slightly closer towards the body, and this time the intention is to take the forehead to the big toes. So holding onto the feet, inhale, raise the torso up at the same time. Pull on the feet to roll the hips forward. Exhale. Gently come down with the navel first, the chest, and finally the forehead, just as far as comfortable. And again, we're going to hold with deep breaths in and out. And if there's any uncomfort, just gently come out of the posture. If it's not too bad, to gently just breathe. Imagine that you're breathing into your hip joints, sending them healing and love. Bringing your mind and emotions to stillness, calmness. We're going to inhale, come sitting tall and straight, and bring the heels right the way to the body. This one's a little bit more difficult, so just as far as you're comfortable. If it's not comfortable, come out of it and just relax. Deep breath in, lift the spine tall and straight. Pull gently onto the feet to roll the hips forward. And we're going to breathe out Bring the navel down first, then the chest, and finally the forehead, and just as far as comfortable. If this is all that is available today, that is perfect. We're stretching, and each time it will just go a little bit further. So just bring your awareness into your hip joints. On every outward breath, relax the muscles. Feel the gentle stretch, the releasing of tension. Imagine you can see the tension leaving the hips, running through the mat into the earth for healing. Inhale, we're going to come sitting tall and straight. And now we're going to lengthen the legs out onto the mat. Gently lower onto the right and the left elbow and help ourselves down onto the back. We're going to raise the arms above the head, bring the palms of the hands together and just relax in reclining butterfly. Taking deep breaths in and out, bringing your awareness into your hip bones. On every outward breath, consciously relaxing the muscles in the hip bones and letting the knees drop a little bit closer to the ground. If it's uncomfortable, gently just bring your knees together and the soles of the feet flat onto the mat and just relax there. We're going to raise the arms up towards the heavens, bring the hands to either side of the body, bring the knees together and the soles of the feet flat onto the ground. We're going to bring the right foot into both hands and move it towards the belly, just as close as comfortable. And we're just going to take deep breaths in and out of this posture. Again, awareness into the hip joint, the right hip joint. Just breathing love through that joint. And now we're going to bring it towards the chest or just as close as you can. Each week it'll just get a little closer. Deep breaths in and out. Consciously relaxing the muscles on every outward breath. And then to the forehead. Deep breaths in and out. Gently lower the right foot to the mat and let's go to the left side. Left foot into the hands, bringing the foot towards the belly. Taking deep breaths in and out. Listening to your body just as far as you can. It's about enjoying the journey towards the destination. And now bring the foot up towards the chest. Deep breaths in and out. And finally towards the head, or just as far as comfortable. Deep breaths in and out. Lowering the foot down towards the ground. We can interlace the hands behind the head. Take a deep breath in, bring the knees up. And as we exhale, we can gently lower the knees to the right. Make sure that both shoulder blades stay on the ground. Even if the knees don't touch the ground, it's more important that the shoulder blades stay on the ground. Look down your left arm towards your left elbow and just enjoy this gentle spinal twist. Deep breaths in and out. Inhale, raise the knees back up towards the heavens, and exhale to the opposite side. Both shoulder blades on the ground. Looking down, the right arm towards the elbows. Deep breaths in and out. Inhale, bring the knees back up towards the chest. Bring the knees into the chest and rock and roll forward to come sitting up. I hope you enjoyed those gentle little exercises, and just practice day by day, step by step, moment by moment. If you'd like, you can now choose a breath work to go into and just do that breath work, whichever one works for you. And in the next few weeks, we'll be going into a full class, starting off with the centering, going into Asana, doing the breath work and bringing in the Yoga Nidra as we've completed the Yoga Nidra section. So have a beautiful week and look forward to seeing you.